Hi Libra, this is Just with your January 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day. So Libra, yeah, things got really real at the end of December 2016, huh? I mean, things couldn't have gotten any realer. It looks like to me all hell broke loose last month with some of you guys there, and I have to talk about love because your cards are screaming love. And it's so funny because earlier this year, and I want you to go back if you guys feel like it. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you feel like it, you can go back and listen to Cancer's reading. And I was like, kind of like, my voice was so like somber, and even Gemini's, I think it was kind of like peaks and valleys of like temperament in my tone. But as soon as I laid these cards down for Libra, my whole everything perked up because it's like, wow, your story is just so freaking clear, man. I mean, thank you. But I'm sorry at the same time. Like I said, last month, there was all hell breaking loose. You found out that there was another woman. Now, I remember telling you guys a few months back that you guys, I think it was October something, and it was like, you think they think you don't know. Or I think the tagline was think you don't know. Like you already knew something was fishy, okay? But it's like everything came to a head last month. And it looks like some of you confronted this female. You confronted her, okay? Yeah, I'm sensing more you confronted her, okay? Or you confronted someone, but you didn't confront the actual person, because there's several females. It's not just you and one other female. There's like 3 of you, okay? But you confronted one of them, okay? But you may not be aware that there's even another person. Now, I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely going through. These past 3 weeks have been very heavy and very hard for you guys on an emotional level. You have been going through, but it's almost as if you can't even process all of it, because I feel this person that you're in a relationship with, they're constantly trying to feed you. You know, I feel like they're not even apologizing. It's almost as if it's like, you know, denying it and then just like, I love you. It's all about you, you. So it's not even, again, and they're trying to say, you know, we're soulmates. We are, you know, all we have is each other. I love you. You know, we've been together, you know, tag, whatever, 2 years, 20 years. You know, we've been together all these years. And, you know, don't you know you're my soulmate? You know, I don't know what this person is talking about, whatever, you know, but things hit the fan. And it's crazy because it seems like you guys were healing. Like you were either healing your heart, and then maybe kind of let someone in, and then all of this stuff came back again, because we did have Mercury in retrograde, or you and your person you were in a relationship with, you guys were healing from possibly a situation that happened before. In this situation, the same type of situation could have happened before. And I do see that there's a challenge with you guys letting this person go, like just ending the situation, because every time they're calling and every time that they're giving you all of this spill about they love you, you guys are soulmates, you guys really do feel like this person is your soulmate. You really feel like we're soulmates, like we have some type of deeper connection that's making you not 100% let the person go. But this person is nothing but a huge challenge for you, and he will remain, or she will remain, a huge challenge for you, because this person is very manipulating, extremely manipulating. Okay, now I do see that you guys definitely have a decision to make, and you know, there is divine timing in this whole situation. Okay, there is a level of, I feel, karma that is definitely here. So this is a very karmic relationship. And I would say, Libras, as long as you guys are being your right selves, and it looks like you guys are definitely, I feel like, although there could have been a, you know, total confrontation and all of that, I feel at the root of the situation, this person knows that you're a good woman, you're a good mom, or my Libra men, you know that this is a good woman, she's a good mom, or this could be you, but the person knows that you're a good person at your core, and you know more than they know that you have more than what they think you do. Like, you have abundance. A lot of good things are coming to you, will be coming to you throughout throughout 2017. And this person, again, they are not on your level. I need for you guys to understand that. I don't care if he's older than you. I don't care if you're older than her, or whatever the age is. On an emotional level, the person is not the person. All they know how to do is to try to, woo people. And so that's what they think is going to get you, is to woo you. But they don't understand that you've evolved and you want far more than that, because you have so much more to offer someone. Okay, so keep that in mind. Excuse me. I feel like some of you guys are praying. Some of you guys are referring to God to give you the answer, because you guys just really aren't. Now, the crazy part is that you're upright. You're coming up in your own element and you're upright. I feel that this person knows how to, they know how to affect you just how they want to affect you, because you guys have children. You may have a child with them. They may be your ex-husband. They can be the person that you have children with, that sort of thing. But there is a deeper connection than just, I've known you and that's it. Like, either you guys have had many years together, you've had many lives together, so this is a soulmate connection, but it's more karmic. You come in each other's lives to learn lessons. But it does help evolve you guys, but you can only evolve if you start to learn those lessons, or you guys will literally just go on the hamster wheel over and over and over again. And it's really you that comes out the person feeling the emotional pressure. Now, I do see that some of you, again, are in this state of, trying to ask God for clarity. And I feel like things are going to come when it needs to, okay? You're going to get yourself out of this when you need to. And I feel like there will be a soulmate at the right time, but it's at a divine time. I can't tell you, well, it will be in the third quarter. Listen, it'll come, because I feel like through you, here's the thing, okay? Through you meditating, speaking to the Lord, re-establishing your faith, okay, you will get to a point where real love will come your way, and it will only be a true soulmate connection based off of love, okay? But it's going to be, again, and it's at a divine time. You have to break this cord. You have a karmic tie and cord with this person, and you've got to break it. You've got to let it go. And again, with those, again, it's bigger than you, so you have to rely on a deeper source. And this tarot that I'm speaking of, it's not deeper source. Your deepest source is the Lord, is to align with your soul and connection with the Lord, which is the ultimate spirit. So you have to connect in that way. And this could have happened, again, for some of you to get you, because I know all of your readings prior to this love thing that kind of came out of nowhere for some of you. I know I was always talking about money. And I know I did some taglines with you guys where it was like, money isn't everything. And, so you've been getting worked on to kind of feel again and feel again. And for some of you, of course, you're feeling in the worst way. I do understand that. It's not the way that you want to feel. But it really is calling for you to have to, cut these cords in order for you to move to the next level of your life. Okay. Now, I'm seeing here that, excuse me, this person he's very secretive. This person is very dangerous because he keeps a lot of secrets, and he thinks he's smarter than everyone. He thinks that he has all the plans. He thinks that he has everything, in his back pocket, or it could be a woman. So it just depends on your circumstance if this relates to you. But this person thinks that they are the end all be all. Okay. And they feel like all their plans that they've put out there for you has worked thus far, so they're not going to think anything else. But I feel like even through their plans, there's a sense of them feeling weary, feeling tired of, they may be tired of playing the game to some extent. They may be tired because as soon as things doesn't go their way, then they become the victim for some of, and that's like a narcissistic, typical narcissistic, emotional manipulating type of person. As soon as things does not go their way, then they're the victim. And I feel like they're no longer going to be able to play the victim. They're no longer going to be able to, at some point, I'm not saying that, oh, write this in January. For some of you, it's not going to happen again until that specific divine time. But they will get to a point where they're no longer, their plans and their plans against you and them thinking that they can just kind of hatch up whatever they want is going to go awry. And they're not, and they're going to have to kind of concede. They really will. They will have to concede. Now, I do see, I'm sorry, Libras, I couldn't really get the words out right there. I do see in mid-January that there's going to be a huge burden that I feel that you're keeping or they're keeping. Somebody, and I feel it's more coming from them, they're going to be very much burdened by the fact that they have to continue to keep this facade with you. Okay, or they have to continue to keep this facade up. Okay, and I feel like they change their stripes all the time. One minute they could be just as cold and callous and emotionally detached, and the next minute they can be, you know, telling you everything that you want to hear, and like anything you say you want. You could say, I want to go to the movie. It's like, you know what, I'm going to build you a ship right now, and let's just say this time next year you'll be on the moon. Like anything you say you want, they're going to say, let's make a plan for that, even though they don't have any real intentions of, because it's just a lot to deal with. This relationship is a lot for them, and they don't want to be honest about it, is what I'm saying. But by mid-January, there's going to be a lot of them carrying around, trying to be the Casanova, trying to express their love. It's going to be a lot for them to deal with, and they're going to kind of try to continue to juggle you and someone else. Like with you, I feel like they could be hiding behind saying that they're just working, but then they're, you know, they are, you know, going out with people, and they're still back at their same old ways with people, and they're going to be trying to juggle you and another person, and eventually there's going to be a walking away, because I feel like you know that this thing can't work. You know that they haven't been working, and you know that they're lying and claiming that they're doing something and they're not, and they're playing Casanova with you and a particular person. So it's you and another person, water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it doesn't have to be a water sign woman. It could be a woman that's in love with him. She's in love with him, and he's in love with her, and there's a love attachment that they have for one another, and it's very difficult for him to disconnect. But with you, it's more of, he could just be a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. He doesn't have to be a fire sign, but he's someone that he comes across as very much a goal-orientated person, always on a goal, here, there. Like you're fine to be the at-home wife, the at-home mom, but then he turns into a whole nother Casanova and another different person when he's around this female, and he's trying to juggle, and he's been doing a good job at juggling, but eventually emotionally he's going to want to move on, or you're going to move on. But I'm feeling like it's more going to come from him, that he's going to emotionally move on and go to this person that he really wants to be with. And I feel like by January, the end of January, there's going to be him reflecting, because I feel like every time he thinks about you, he's a fire sign, or anytime he's around you, he's more of a fire sign. Again, does not mean that he's an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. He just has that energy where it's like he's always out and he's always here. He's always doing this and that, pursuing his dreams and his goals. And he's not emotionally available for you. And he's not physically around you all the time. You understand? And I'm not saying that he's physically around her all the time, because that to me would be more like the King of Pentacles, someone that they're more stationed. They do their work, they come home, like they have a pattern. I feel like there's just that emotional element that they share. And I feel like by the end of January, he's going to be looking at what he did. He's going to contend with what he did to you. He's going to realize that, man, I hurt her again. I did it again to her. Or, my Libra men, you could be saying this as well. That, man, I did this to her. I really hurt her again. Okay. And you have tried to, at the end of the month for my Libra men, or for the men in this reading, you may try to offer her a cup again, but her back will be turned. Ladies, your back will be turned because you're so engrossed in the disappointment of it all that you just can't. And then I feel like there's going to be the end to the situation. The situation is going to end. There's going to be like a 4-week, so a month, possibly in a month of January, where you guys really have to like lick your wounds. And so I want to say the first 3 weeks into February, you guys will be, or maybe I'll say the first 4 days into January. Some of you, it's going to be the whole month of February. I know I just messed up. I meant February. Some of you is going to be the whole month of February. Others of you is going to be the first 4 days of January. See, the first 4 days of February. Others of you, by the time we get to the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th, you'll be fine. You're going to be still doing what you need to do. You guys have your own business. You're going to be prospering in your business. Life outside of this situation will be very good. You just may be heartbroken. Obviously, you're going to be heartbroken going through this loss. And I feel like, when you get on the other side of it, you're going to be fine. Okay. This person, when it ends, this person may take a break. Okay. And rest and know that when you guys finally end, it's not like they're going to be just like, oh, great. This person is going to be thinking what they've done to you. They really will. And there will be a period of them having to contend with what they've done. And I feel like you're going to move on and you're going to do fine for yourself. And I feel like this person may try to align themselves with someone. Okay. Someone, if you guys are a mom, she's not a mother. Because I feel like he's just seeing a lot of different females. It's not just one, and I feel like he connects on different levels with different females. When he could be a business guy or someone that's always on the go. And so he likes this particular woman that is single and she does really well for herself. But I don't feel like he's not really wanting her. There could be somebody that is crazy about him, that loves the crap out of him. And because she loves him so much, there's that availability for him on an emotional level toward her. But I feel like there is that connection with you. He does have a connection with you, but he knows that he's not in a position to want to commit to you. He wants to live life on his own terms, but he wants his cake and eat it too. Like, he wants everything. And I feel like you're going to get a source of justice with the situation. You're definitely he's building up karma is what I'm saying. And I don't feel like he even is aware of it. Or maybe he is aware of it and he just feels like, I'm just going to, fake it until I make it, And he will probably, because again, the wounded soldier, he'll try to justify it some kind of way, or she will, or Libra men, you may, just all depends. So again, you have to put, if this relates to you, you have to put this situation in a specific thing. And again, for you Libras out there that is like, this situation has nothing to do with me, and you can go and check other signs for your rising moon and sun or Venus that is not Libra, because this story is literally taking up the entire reading. I'm just going to, guys, let you know that. So if you feel like this is it for me with love, I'm not going to try to interpret it into something else, because it is that strong of a message. So I know it's definitely going to be touching quite a bit of you. And leave the comments below for those of you that can relate to this. But I feel like this person is, he's setting his sights out, and he's looking for something, but he doesn't even really know what he's looking for, because he has to know himself in order to really know what he's looking for. And he is a chameleon. He's someone that's like all over the place, a jack of all trades, master of none. And so he has a lot of character building to go through and karma to deal with, I feel. And I feel like possibly like by February, he's going to be trying to make some decisions as to what he wants to do. Where does he want to go in his life? That sort of thing. And he may be making some plans, and it's like out of the blue, he may be trying to come back and see you. The person, he's coming back. Know that he is coming back. He's going to come back. He's going to come back, and he's going to come back at a very specific time, possibly when there's another retrograde. Oh, I'm sorry. He's probably going to come back when Venus is retrograde. And you guys can look that up. I think it starts in February till April, or March till May, but it's going to be retrograde for 2 months, a significant amount of time. And that's when he's going to come back, okay, in your life. But again, the message is for you, this will be another lesson. This will be a lesson for you when he comes back. It's going to be a lesson. So when he comes back this time, hopefully you guys would have learned your lesson, and you will 100% close that door, okay? And I want to leave you with this, that this situation with you and this person is not about him. It's not. It's about you. And I give this message specific to Libras, because you guys being an air sign, you can get very much caught up in not having all the answers, or when you don't feel like something's been done to you and just. You don't feel things are fair to you. You can get stuck, and you can stay there. And I know I've been telling you guys that you have to open up, you have to love, you have to open up, you have to love. But, obviously you have to be discerning, and you have to, see people at face value of who they've always shown themselves to be. And typically those people do not change. And as it relates to this situation, I just want you guys to make sure that you understand that you're dealing with a person that is just not a good person. This person is not a good person. This person is someone that doesn't care about others. He really doesn't, or she doesn't. They just have this narcissistic way about them, where they really don't have the capacity to really care. They may think about it, then they'll find a way to justify it, and then they're moving on. So you have got to understand that this is not you, that this is the person, that yes, you loved someone that is unlovable, or someone that is not capable of loving. At least they haven't been capable of loving you. And what I want you guys to do is to understand that you have to get past the other females. You have to get past, he loves her. And what I said a while back, no, that just means that he shapes himself into what other people's energies are picking up. If he's around a woman that has a lot, then he's going to act like, oh, I'm busy because I have my business and I have this. If he's with a woman that's very emotionally available, and or she wants his love, then he's going to turn into a Casanova. And with you, he is still this going and coming and going and coming and going. Because with you, you would want someone that's more of a King of Pentacles, someone that's more solid and stable, or an Emperor. That's what you really need, an Emperor. Someone, no, he's not a Casanova, but he's not going to play any games. He's solid, he's there, he's stern, he's not going anywhere. So, and you guys are definitely the Empress. So I want you guys to understand that when this person came into your life, they were just young, immature, not ready for anything. You were ready for a lot, but I feel like you still gave the person a chance. And now it's your chance to understand that you deserve better. You know that you're better than all of this, and that you're going to ascend to a higher ground, because I do feel like you have the confidence to do it. I feel like you don't have to try to hide, to find a way to trick your mind to leave the situation behind. Just leave it behind. Just leave it behind. Just leave it behind, and be patient with yourself, be ginger with yourself, and take it one day at a time, and you're going to get out of this. And this we all get through it. Anyone that has experienced any type of loss or pain on any level, you get through it. You get to a day where you wake up and you no longer are so heavily focused on it, but the experience can damage your whole life if you do not put things in proper perspective. And that is why I'm taking the extra time to talk and touch you guys, to make you realize that this thing is about you. It's not about him. It's not about what he did. It's not about trying to figure out what they meant and who they are. It's about you. And it's about your lesson through this whole circumstance. So that's what I have for you guys. Again, my apologies for not focusing on career. You guys look really good for career. Just to, kind of give you a quick spill. You look really good for career. I feel like there could be some plans going on at the workplace that you guys aren't aware of, that someone could be making some plans, and that may make you and some people feel on the defense, because a lot of companies are planning to restructure and reshape some things, letting people go, that sort of thing. But at the end of it, I feel like you guys are going to be fine for this month. You're going to definitely be making a lot of money. And I feel like the money aspect for a lot of you guys are going to be going on for the rest of this year. Like, money is going to be fine, and you're only going to build more money if you have your own business. You're going to be doing really well for yourself with your business, is what I'm kind of sensing. And you may have some admirers that I feel like you guys definitely have some admirers that you're not aware of, especially when you have somebody taking up your energy to this extent. But you may have some admirers that are interested in you, but again, you're not making yourself available. And I feel like there's definitely a soulmate connection that could have come in, but again, you were nursing some type of heartache, and you ignored it. It was ignored. But don't worry. Once you 100% clear out your energy and get yourself back open again, it'll come in. It'll come in for the right reason, as long as, again, like I said, you get more spiritually connected in a way that surpasses this. And if I were you guys, I definitely would kind of like try to stay away from watching multiple tarot card readings, and that's not your friend right now, because all types of different messages is only going to make you get you stuck. So if you listen to this message, I'm not telling you don't ever listen to anyone else's message. But I'm saying it would be good for you guys to give yourselves a break from listening to multiple readings, until you can practically and realistically and logically get to a point of understanding for yourself, where if you hear something, again, it doesn't affect you, whether you know the person's sign or you're listening for yourself, that sort of thing. So again, I'm just trying to give you guys the best course of action that you can protect yourselves going down the line, and you will get on the other side of this. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of January. For those of you that this relates to, the tagline will be for some Libras only, something like that, because I want you guys to know that this isn't going to be for everyone. I may say not for every Libra, but again, I wish you guys all the luck. And if you would like to share your thoughts and share with us if this resonates with you, please do so. We would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear how this resonates with you guys. If someone can really relate to this story, how does this resonate with you? And if you are new to this channel, hopefully you can say, well, I dodged this bullet. Let me go and watch another sign. And if it does resonate with you, I apologize, but you're now a little bit more aware of the background and the details, and welcome, because I will be back very soon with another one. So